this fake henna or black henna or whatever they call it has this PPD in it. And this PPD is a very horrible irritant. And that is what makes people actually react very negatively to hair dyes. And that's why whenever you see a chemical dye, they will tell you to patch test that dye, right? And then use it. But the truth is that, in fact, like one comment we saw on Ask The Trichologist, somebody did a patch testing and then nothing went wrong. And then she used the hair dye and then something went wrong. And I'm going to tell you what exactly happened later. Welcome to another episode of Ask The Trichologist. My name is Atilola and I am a certified trichologist. Ask The Trichologist is that program where we answer all your high-level hair and scalp questions, whether it has to do with your hair, your scalp, infections, infestations, anything that has to do with your scalp. We answer it here on Ask The Trichologist. So if you have questions for me, just, drop a comment in the comment section below or send an email to att@africannaturalistas.com. Everything you are looking for is in the description box below. And African Naturalistas is your one-stop center for all your hair and scalp needs, whether you're looking for hair products, you're looking for memberships, regimens, clinical services, everything we offer, everything that has to do with hair and scalp, we offer it to you at African Naturalistas. So, before I go on, what I want you to do is to please like this video, subscribe to this channel. I want to thank everyone that has subscribed and has gotten us to the level where we are on YouTube right now. We are far, we are nowhere where we used to be last year. We have gone so far this year, and I want to say thank you to everyone. And everyone who has not subscribed, please subscribe. Click on the notification bell, share this video with your friends, and then comment in the comment section. Once again, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, share with your friends, and then drop a comment for us in the comment section so we can be encouraged. So today's question is from Tosan. Tosan says, "Hi Atilola, Happy New Year. I'll be very grateful if my question can be taken on as the trichologist." So I used henna at a particular point in time, and then I had no issues with it. But the next time, I bought another brand of henna, and I had the worst time of my life. I had itchy scalp, itchy skin, redness in some parts of my head, and the worst thing was that some parts of my scalp and my palms were swollen. Please, can you tell me what exactly went wrong? Because for all I knew, henna is supposed to be the safest natural dye, so I don't know what went wrong. All right, so Sam, firstly, I'm very sorry for what you went through. I can imagine how painful it must have been because I know what you are going through. Not that I've gone through it, but I know what went wrong. So I'm very sorry for the discomfort you must have felt, and I hope everything is gone now because some people never recover from these kinds of reactions. Firstly, I'll put it to you out there that what you were using was not henna, or it was not henna in its natural form. Yes, you must have thought it was henna. They might have labeled it henna, branded it henna, but it wasn't henna. Henna will never, ever spoil your skin, your scalp, or damage your skin, right? The truth is that henna is a natural plant, and then you grind this leaf, and then people sell it, and you use it on your scalp and on your skin, and then you get what exactly you are looking for, right? Henna is not black. So I know that you must have bought something where they wrote black henna or henna dye, or it must have been packaged in something looking fancy. There are those things that are going around called black henna. I might put the picture here and find a way to cover the brand. I might look for some pictures and put it here for you, and I might not, depending on how the editing goes. But there's nothing like black henna. And that's what people say, I want to color my hair black, I want to do this, and then they go buy something that, they say black henna. And that's basically what is called greenwashing. We are not going to talk about greenwashing today, but greenwashing is when you make something that is not natural or something that is not organic, look natural by, what you write on it. But we are not going to go into that today. So there's something called para-phenylenediamine. And this is the only time I'm going to mention that word here because it's a mouthful. But it's called PPD for short. If you can, check all over the internet and you see PPD. PPD is a very common chemical in hair dyes, chemical dyes, and that is what, makes people's hair darker. The higher the intensity of the PPD or the higher the percentage of PPD in the hair dye, the darker the dye makes your hair. So this fake henna or black henna or whatever they call it has this PPD in it. And this PPD is a very horrible irritant. And that is what makes people actually react very negatively to hair dyes. And that's why whenever you see a chemical dye, they will tell you to patch test that dye, right? And then use it. But the truth is that, in fact, like one comment we saw on Ask The Trichologist, somebody did a patch testing and then nothing went wrong, and then she used the hair dye and then something went wrong. And I'm going to tell you what exactly happened later. But before we get to that, let me just tell you that all these things, all this black henna, fake henna, they have PPD. And not everyone does well with PPD. That's the truth, right? If you want to use black henna, fake henna, they know that you are using black henna, fake henna. But the danger is when people use black henna, fake henna, and then they think that they are using the original thing, and then they begin to react harshly. That's why in many Asian countries, or will I say Middle Eastern countries and all these Asian countries that have high Muslim population, where henna is a big thing for them, where they use henna to beautify their hands, they use henna to draw on their skin. You find out that black henna is actually banned because henna is a big part of their culture there. And then they found out that many of their brides, many of their women, all those Arab women, they were reacting badly to this. So they banned henna or black henna totally, and then they started using the original henna, right? Because it was part of their lifestyle, right? So you want to make sure that you are using original henna. Henna doesn't color your hair black. Anything that says black henna, just know that it is fake, right? That's what's going on there. So you might ask, oh, Atilola, how come I did a patch test, right? An allergy test, right? And then I didn't react badly to it. And then I used it on my entire skin. And then 3 days later, 4 days later, I started getting my bad reaction, the skin reaction, I'm going to put some pictures here, those very horrible, irritating reaction. How come I got this? Well, I will let you know that in some cases, this PPD doesn't, the effect of the PPD doesn't come on until days later. So you cannot really depend on the reaction you get from the allergy test maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes later, because oxidation happens, right? Color, when you do anything that has to do with color, then oxidation, which is how that thing reacts to oxygen or O2 before the color comes out. It doesn't happen until hours later, some days later, some of them days later, because sometimes you use henna, it doesn't really look so good, and 2 days later the henna is looking so bright and so beautiful because oxidation has had time to take effect. So in those cases, you will not see the reaction until days later. And I'm sorry if that's your case. If you're watching this video and then you did a patch test, you did an allergy test, and then you did not see the negative reaction, and then you saw it days later, that is exactly what went wrong. There are guidelines for how some people should, or should I say, cosmetic companies, manufacturers should use PPD in their chemical dyes, but the truth is that even if it is used at a lower percentage, some people's skin and scalp cannot tolerate PPD at any form. And then who are the people at risk of being allergic to PPD? If you are somebody like me, although I've used henna before, I don't know whether there was PPD in the one I used, to be honest, and I didn't react to it, but I have contact dermatitis. I don't use jewelries that on my neck, on my skin, and all those things. I must use pure gold. And since I'm not about that pure gold life, I don't use jewelry on my neck at all. I don't use jewelry on my skin. I don't use some kinds of wristwatches because you know what? Contact dermatitis. So if you are somebody that you know you must use pure gold, you cannot use extensions on your hair. There are some things that cannot touch your skin. Trust me, that's contact dermatitis talking right there. And that means that you are at a very high risk of reacting to PPD. So what you want to do is stay away from chemical dyes that have PPD as a major ingredient. And please just stick to henna, natural henna, right? Not the black henna. Now you might say, oh, Atilola, I want henna, and I want the black color. Then use a combination of henna powder and indigo powder. Henna powder and indigo powder are the combination that will give you your black color. There's nothing like black henna. And don't let anybody tell you that, oh, this one I've already mixed it with indigo for you, so it's going to give you black. That's not how it works. Buy your henna powder and buy your indigo powder and do your mixing yourself. And please buy it from a reputable brand because there are a lot of fake henna powders out there, right? So buy from a reputable brand and then you get, you get what you want. You might say, Atilola, what are the, how should I say, what are the signs of allergic reaction to PPD? Trust me, if you are reacting to PPD, nobody will tell you are reactive to PPD. You will know. You are going to know because you are going to have rashes, you are going to have lesions, you are going to have inflammations. Your skin is going to be red. Sometimes it's going to lead to wounds. As you can see in these pictures that are here, you are going to have reactions. Nobody will tell you that you are reacting to PPD. So I hope I've been able to help you, Tosan. I'm so sorry for what you went through. What I will tell you next time, please stick to a reputable brand. Stick to the brand that you used the last time that didn't give you any reaction. And please, black henna, no. Pure henna, yes. And for the people using chemical dyes, well, you can use your chemical dyes, but make sure that you are sure that it's not something that you're going to be reacting to. So that is the end of today's program. Before you go, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friend because you know that there's one friend of yours that needs to listen to this. And if you have any questions for us, ask in the comment section or send an email to att@africannaturalistas.com if you want to be anonymous, and then we will take it in the next episode or another episode of Ask the Trichologist. Bye.